right, let's switch gears here. And it is a home improvement show, of course. So now we're going to talk to a guy that's from my neck of the woods here, from a company called Big Bob's Flooring Outlet and Color Tile Outlet of Phoenix, Arizona. We appreciate him coming on the program. His name is Jeff Wallack. Jeff, welcome to the program. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much. Just wonderfully.
Okay, well, terrific. And first, before we get going on floor care here and flooring and the different types of flooring that are popular right now, tell us about Big Bob's Flooring Outlet and how long you've been around, what you do, what your services are.
Absolutely. Well, Big Bob's is a 25-year-old national company with stores in about 21 states and 55 stores total. It's based in Kansas City, and my wife and I own the franchise for all of Maricopa County in Phoenix, which we opened 16 months ago.
All right, so you're relatively new here, and it's a franchise-type store, but it's more warehouse and warehouse-type prices. I know you've got on your website here, which is Big Bob's Flooring PHX, which is abbreviation for Phoenix, Big Bob's Flooring PHX.com. that you can save upwards of 70% off retail. So how do you do that? Is it just by your whole company buying in bulk?
Yes, we buy in bulk. We sell below wholesale. The way we do that is we buy promotional and closeouts throughout the country. We go direct to manufacturers. It's absolutely the smartest way to buy your flooring. The opposite is the special order stores where you go in, it's a small showroom, you see samples, and they order it for you specifically. They get no discount. When we buy in bulk and we get national pricing, we fill up our store. I have over 125 rolls of carpet currently in stock, 4 or 5 pallets of tile and laminate, and rolls of vinyl. People can come in, pick what they want, and buy it at a very, very good value. We call it value for everyone.
All right, good deal, Jeff. Okay, now let's talk about flooring itself and maybe some of the changes that you've seen and what people are doing out there. Let's start with hardwood floors. I know people love those dark hardwood floors. Do you see this as something that's still continuing to be popular out there?
I do for the higher-end homes. I see it in the areas where it's more moist, like up in North Scottsdale.
Okay.
I don't see it in Phoenix generally. The real preference I'm personally finding is the laminate.
You know what? Hold on, Bob. We've got to go to break here. And we happen to have bumper music with vocals. You know, we ought to do something about that. Okay, now they're done. Okay, we'll be back with more, Bob. Hang with us. We've got a couple segments, and we'll talk about flooring here on the program. It's Home Improvement USA.
You're listening to Home Improvement USA on the Genesis Communications Network.
All right, we're back on the program, Home Improvement USA, coming to you from the CRL Radio Studios in Tempe, Arizona. Look, that was bump music without vocals. I like it. Okay, I'm Dave Rush, along with producer Oatman Smeehy, and from Big Bob's Flooring in Phoenix, Arizona. Right now we're talking about floor covering with Jeff Wallack. Jeff, apologize for the bump music there. We're going to fix that, okay? Just so
I enjoyed it.
Okay, all right. Now, we were talking about hardwood floors before we had to go to break there. And, Jeff, you were talking about where it's popular and where it's not. You said mostly with the high-end folks.
Yes, it's something that usually people from the East Coast prefer and are used to, or people with older historical homes. But what's really popular, because people save about 50% or more, is the wood laminate, because it looks pretty dang good. And it's easy, and it's a self-installer's dream. You can do it yourself and save about $3 to $5 a foot on the installation cost. And you don't need to use glue. You can just put it down yourself. It floats over pad. It's a great alternative.
Okay. And now different carpeting and tile selections that you have at your program. What about tile? What's popular out there in the tile area?
Ceramic and porcelain, especially the porcelain alternatives to travertine. A lot of people like the travertine look, but they don't want to spend the money on the natural stone and the extra cost it costs to install it. So what we're selling a lot of is a porcelain look-alike. It looks pretty similar to travertine. It's really a copy, but it's made out of porcelain, which is relatively maintenance-free compared to travertine, which is soft and brittle and has to be sealed and protected. Porcelain is a great way, boy, it saves 70 to 80% or more. We buy that in bulk, and we can save people tons of money on that.
Okay. And again, if you didn't hear before, their website, if you'd like to check out some of the products that are offered here, Big Bob's Flooring PHX for Phoenix. Big Bob's Flooring PHX.com. We're in a bit of an economic crisis right now. Have you felt it? Be honest with me about that. Have you felt it? And are people kind of holding on to what they have right now, maybe as opposed to a year ago?
They are absolutely holding on, but I'll tell you something. Because we are in the perfect niche, we're a value-oriented store. People are just driving from throughout the valley to come to our store. We're having I guarantee you this, we're having our best month ever in our business. It's because people are recognizing the value that they can save. You don't have to pay $12 a yard when they can spend $5 a yard on carpet.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll follow up here.
Well,
go ahead.
A lot of people go to a special order store, and they'll pay $25, $30, $40 a yard. Here they can go $12 and under. Most of our customers are paying about $10 a yard for carpet.
Now, what some of those other stores might say is, well, we offer a certain amount of service and expertise, and we've been doing this a long time, and we're interior decorator types, and we're very knowledgeable, all this type of thing. What's your response to that?
We hear that every day, and we go, well, there's no reason to have to pay special order prices when you can buy it in bulk, when the store buys it in bulk, and you can buy it at a substantial discount. We have very high-quality, high-end goods. We just brought in 35 rolls this week, and they're selling out because the value is there's nothing that can beat those values in this town. That's why we opened up 15 months ago.
Okay, now you say they're in states across the country. Is there an area that you're more predominant, or is it just scattered out evenly, or are you more west or east, or how does that work?
It's actually more Midwest. It started out in Kansas City, where the owner himself, Big Bob, owns 4 stores, and then they started franchising. So there's all over California. The closest one to us is in Yuma, which has been there for 15 years, as well as we're all the way up to Anchorage, Alaska, Washington, Seattle, Dallas, and Florida.
Okay. Is Bob really big? Have you met him? I mean, is he really big, or is he just like Big Bob is just a name?
It's a name. He's not real big. He's about 6 foot and about 225 pounds or so. He's a great guy, very helpful with all the franchisees. He's personally involved whenever you need him. He's a great guy.
Okay. Let's talk about flooring and floor care, okay? Especially in carpeting, it seems that there have been some good breakthroughs in the ability to clean carpets fast and without such a long time waiting for them to dry out. What's your experience there?
The best way is a hot water extraction method with those vans that have the system built right in the van. You come to your house, you use them about once a year, and that's what the manufacturers recommend. It's not the chemical dry, the ones that say quick dry in a couple of hours. It's not the one we recommend. It can damage the carpet because you want to stay away from chemicals or harsh chemicals at the very least. The hot water extraction right out the van that comes to your home is the best way of doing it. We recommend once every 6 months, but people can definitely get away and keep their warranties once a year.
Okay. Jeff Wallack is with us. He is from Big Bob's Flooring here in Phoenix, Arizona. They're franchised throughout the country. Again, his website for the Phoenix area, and, of course, you can link up to where they are nationally, Big Bob's Flooring PHX, Big Bob's Flooring PHX.com. You're listening to Home Improvement USA. I am Dave Rush. We invite you to go to our website, crlradio.com. You can hear archived programs of Home Improvement USA and also link up to products and services up there, crlradio.com.